Hello guys, Gingerbread here. I used to be really good at Rubik's Cubes. I could solve one in kind of like 10 seconds and I was like 10 years old. I could almost solve a Rubik's Cube like faster than my age. But not really any longer. I'm kind of bad at it now, but I have still some Rubik's Cubes left. So I'm just going to rank them for this video. Kind of the worst ones I have to the best ones. So I'm gonna start off with the worst one, which is this one. It's just a regular Rubik's Cube, which is kind of destroyed. So they thought they were really cool, and they decided, oh, let's you can see it's kind of like the sides are bent, like they're bent kind of, and they probably thought it was really cool, but in reality it's actually a very stupid idea, because there's no reason to hold on. Pretty much there's no reason to do this. I mean, this is terrible to hold. I get why they're doing it. They thought it was better to hold, but it's actually not. It's just like really ruined, kind of ugly Rubik's Cube. Don't like this Rubik's Cube at all. It's also not very good to move. So my second worst one is this one. This is a very large one. The reason why this is my second worst, like my second like least favorite one, yeah, it's 6x6, so there are 6 down and 6 to the side. But the reason why I hate this is because it's got this V logo, and these Rubik's Cubes are really bad. So I've always wanted to try to solve this 6x6 Rubik's Cubes, but I can't. I always want to try to solve it, but I cannot because it's so badly produced. I mean, I'm scared to move it now. I mean, it's actually getting destroyed by just moving. I don't know what is going on. This has to be the stupidest Rubik's Cube ever made. I mean, you're scared to make a single like move. Some of these have fallen off, like you can see this, and I just don't use it any longer. Like, it's an absolute disgrace. It is a gigantic disgrace, guys. And quite frankly, this is a disgrace of a Rubik's Cube. I mean, the 6x6, the fact that it's 6x6 is pretty cool, but it's not. You can't even move it, so it's not at all. It's not justified that this even exists. So my third worst one, I'm gonna have to think about this. This would be this one. Right? So it's kind of like it's got this C whatever, you can see, and these are supposed to be really bad, and they are very bad. I mean, they're not very good to move. You can't solve it very well, and it's kind of like, yeah. So the only cool thing about this is that it can light. I think it's bright in the dark, but it's not. So something just happened. Pretty much not very good. You can't move it very well. It doesn't light up in the darkness, even though that's what it says it does. Very stupid Rubik's Cube. So my fourth, number 4 least favorite would probably be this 2x2, because this is the only one I have, because the other one that was actually good was broken. So you can see it's actually just the regular one, right, from the regular Rubik's company, and it's very easy to solve, but it doesn't move very well, so that's why it's that low. But yeah, it's just a normal 2x2, whatever, who cares. Now I would pick this one because I never really liked it that much. It's kind of like a 4x4, and first of all, it doesn't move great, although it does feel very smooth, but it's just like, if you do this, for example, it can't move at all. That's just a shame, because then you can't solve it very fast. It's just, I never was very interested in this. I'd rather solve the 6x6, but that one is too bad to solve. So, 4x4, yeah, it's okay, but I'd rather do something more crazy than 4x4. So next one, I think I'll pick this one. This is like a triangle. This is like a triangle Rubik's Cube. And this is kind of easy to solve too, but it moves in a very strange way, right? So it's just kind of like, it doesn't move strangely necessarily, but it's just kind of like, because it's a triangle, it's kind of fun to move, right? because it's not a square. So it's kind of interesting where to move it around. As I said, it is very easy to solve, which makes it a little bit less cool, but overall, yeah, it's pretty interesting, and it has got like magnets, which is alright, I guess. Okay, so how about, do I have, no, I think I just have these, right? I think these are some really cool ones I have left. Okay, so let me go with one I haven't solved. This is like a magic cube, right? I haven't actually solved this one yet. I don't really had the time to try to solve it because I got this not very long ago. But it's basically supposed to be a square, right? But all the like the different like cubes or whatever you want to call them, they're like different sizes and everything. So it looks very, very messy. It's kind of hard, but I think once you get to figure it out, it's probably easy, right? It moves kind of annoying though, because of how they are like they're different sizes, so it moves kind of in a strange way. But overall, it's kind of interesting because if you don't know how to solve, or if you already know how to solve the 3x3 and you find it very easy, this is pretty cool to try. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one now because this is I don't even know what to say. You can see the shape. Okay, so basically you can see the shape here, right? And it's got this kind of shape. Well, I just destroyed it, but it's got this kind of shape, right? And when you move it like this, you can still move the top, right? So it's just kind of like you can still move the top. I don't know if you know what I'm even saying, but it works essentially like a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. It's just the sides here, like this. That's only one color as opposed to two colors, like there is on a regular 3x3 Rubik's Cube. You can see here there's white and orange. Here that's just red, right? That's pretty cool. And overall, yeah, this is a very interesting and fun one to try out. But it's kind of course, it's kind of like a 3x3, but it's just more interesting. I have 3 left, and I have 3 really cool ones. I'm just gonna pick the regular 3x3 I just picked up. This is just a normal 3x3, and this is the best one I have. I mean, it moves very smoothly. It's kind of old now. I don't even know the because the logo is worn out, so I don't even know what this is called, but it moves very well. And it's just kind of like, because you can see if you do this, it's not really gonna have any issues. I mean, kind of like that, but not in this. That's actually extremely good at it. And overall, you can solve this. This is the best one I have for sure, but it's probably 4 or 5 years old now. But I haven't tried to solve it as quickly as I can for a while, but I reckon it would not be very impressive. But overall, best 3x3 Rubik's Cube I have. If you want to see the logo that's actually there, this is the logo. But you can see it's completely worn out, so I don't know what it is or what it's called or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one now. This is my second favorite because this is just very interesting and cool, but I won't lie, it is really easy to solve. But it's like a Japanese company, I think, and it doesn't move. I mean, you can, for example, if you do like this, yeah, it can't move. That doesn't make any sense, right? Which is kind of a shame, but obviously I can't really be fixed. Overall, this is just very interesting to like try to solve, because you don't have to learn how to solve it. You can try to figure it out yourself, basically. And that's kind of the cool part about it. But once you figure out, yeah, it's very easy. But I also love the way this moves. I don't even know how to describe how, but it moves very smoothly, even though it's not like what's called a speed cube, right? But even like if it's like here, you can easily do this. So it's actually you can't do it like that, but this right here you can easily do. So very cool. It's 3x2 basically, 3x2 Rubik's Cube. I think I got it by somebody, and I thought it was very random. but now I actually like it a lot. My last Rubik's Cube is my favorite one, and this is really cool. Hold on. So pretty much, here we go. This is the, I don't even know how to describe it because it's not a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube which is square, but it's pretty much only got 3 sides, right? So it's a square Rubik's Cube with 3 sides. I'm gonna make a video about this, I think, just to show how interesting it is, but you can see the difference between, like this, for example, you can see there are 2 colors on each like of these middle squares, as white and green, and on this one there's just for some of them only one. I can see just red here. And what is this called? I don't know what this is called. It must have a name, but I don't know what it's called. But pretty much it's like there's a red side and then there's another red side here, and then they just kind of connects with each other, and there are only 3 sides. There's only white and blue and red. That's the only 3 colors there are. So it's just very interesting to try to figure it out, because you would think it's like 3x3, but it's not really. It's actually quite different. Overall, I would say this is my most cool one that I have, pretty much. And I think I don't have any more. At least that I can show, because I might have some, but I don't know where they are. So yeah, that's how it is. But pretty much that was all my Rubik's Cubes ranked, almost all of them. You see I have some up here, but they are so disgraceful, I didn't even want to put them in this video. But yeah, that was my video, I would say, and yeah, just my Rubik's Cubes ranked. I'm gonna say thank you for watching this video, and see you later.